Good evening, friends. Now I'm here with my another video for 7th standard, the third poem, The Shed. We know, guys, what is a shed. Do you know about it? It is a place where our olden things are kept. Summer youths is for keeping their kettles in it. So here, I would like to read the text what is given here. Do you know what a shed is? A cow shed, might you have heard about it? A tool shed, yes, obviously. A wood shed, for example. It's a small room. So, shed is a small room away from the main house for storing or keeping things, animals, tools, or vehicles, etc. So, shed is a place where olden things are kept. Some use it as their tool shed to keep their vehicles, to keep their old things, or storing or keeping anything that they did not want. So it's a place, it is a corner, we can say. So such kind of poem we have to see in this session, and the poet is Frank Flynn. I repeat, the poet is Frank Flynn. So let's start the poem. There is a shade at the bottom of our garden. So poet is telling that there is a shade at the bottom of our garden. Bottom of our garden. I repeat, at the bottom of our garden. So just at the end of the garden, there is a shade with a spider's web hanging across the door. So spider's web was there. Where was the spider's web? Across the door. We can imagine that if there is a spider's web, means the door hasn't been opened for a longer period of time. Means the shade was closed since many days. The hinges are rusty. We are talking about the door. Hinges, you know, that screw were attached to the door to move here and there. So that hinges are rusty. Rusty means they were rusted, corroded, we can say. Science term rusting, and creak in the wind. You know, creak in the wind means they make sound when there is a wind. They were rusty. They were creak. When I'm in bed, I lie and I listen. So, whenever there is a wind, that creaking sound of the window, that door, the poet could listen. When do he listen the creaking sound? When he was lying in his bed. I'll open that door one day, and he was thinking while he was lying in his bed, he was thinking about that one day he's going to open the shade. Guys, if you observe the picture, here is a garden scene just around the tree, around the shade, and the door and the window. If you observe, look at that doors and windows, they were creaked because of wind and water. Next. So poet was thinking that one day he is going to open the door anyhow. There is a dusty old window around at the side. Just side around the window, around the door there was a window, and that window also been dusty due to dust, with the three cracked panes of glass. So the glass panes of that windows were also cracked, you know, cracks, broken. I often think there is someone staring at me each time that I pass. So poet was believing that someone is staring from inside the shed, from the cracks of the window, or might be the cracks of the door. Someone is staring at him the poet is thinking when he was lying in his bed, or when he was passing from the shade, he thought someone is staring. Guys, we also think that one. If a house in your area, in your locality, might be closed for many days and it was not colored properly, it was completely burnt out, we can say, it was destroyed one due to some reasons, and that horrible house or horrible um, building would be frightened to everyone, and we thought that when someone is staring from there to us. So whenever, each time that I pass, whenever the poet pass from the shade, he thought someone is staring to him. I'll peep through that window one day, and he decided, he thought that one, from that window one day I'll definitely peep. Peep means deeply look. He wanted to look deeply inside the shade. My brother says there is a ghost in the shade. Ah, you know that. Our brothers are, they are very clever. They thought that one, if I went there, that they will be very unhappy, because might be they are using that place for themselves, for hiding themselves, for playing, to keep their things over there. That's why his brother, poet's brother, says that there is a ghost in the shade. वो बोलता है उसका भाई उसे कि उस शेड के अंदर एक भूत रहता है. घोस्ट, यू नो, a bad figure who hides under the rotten floorboards. तो कहता है कि जो rotten damaged floorboards जो है ना, फर्श के नीचे रहता है, he hide himself under the rotten floorboards, and if I ever dare to set foot inside, अगर मैं उसके अंदर अपना पैर डालने की डेयर करूँगा, if I dare myself to go inside the shade, he will jump out and chop off my head. He will jump over me and he will chop my head. Chop means he cut into pieces my head. But I will take a peek one day. But poet was very courageous boy. He tells that he is going to peek inside the shade. I know that there is और देयर इजंट रियली घोस्ट. मुझे पता है कि ऐसा घोस्ट वगैरह उस वहाँ पे कोई नहीं है. माई ब्रदर टेल्स लाइज टू कीप द शेड फॉर हिज डेन. यू नो डेन, इट इज़ अ हाउस फॉर कीपिंग वाइल्ड एनिमल्स. इट इज़ अ डेन. लॉयन यूज टू लिव इन इट. डेन. माई ब्रदर टेल्स लाइज. हाँ, मेरा भाई मुझे झूठ बोलता है क्योंकि ही इज़ कीपिंग दैट शेड फॉर हिज डेन. There isn't anyone staring of making strange noises. ऐसा कोई भी नहीं है who makes strange looks, strange noises from inside that shade, and the spider has been gone from his way since I don't know when I'll go into that shade one day. So poet is telling that one. I know there is only the web of the spider, but no spider over there. So one day definitely I'll go in that shade one day. Poet doesn't know that when the spider went, but he wanted to go in the shade one day, but not just yet. और आखिर में कहते कि अभी नहीं, but he is willing, he is wishing to go there. Guys, hope you like the video. I request you to read the poem again and again. Just find the meanings, the poet, and many more questions. I repeat again, guys, stay at home, stay healthy, and take care of your health. Thank you. Thanks a lot.